Hi guys, and welcome to part 9 and the final part of this Hemingway's Kits Large Bore Steady Rest. It's completely finished, and tonight it's all been painted. I etch-primed it the other day, and tonight I've finished it, put top coat on. There's nothing really I can tell you other than it's done. I'm going to look for another project to do. Without further ado, I'll take you over. I'll actually show you on little turntable. I did a bit of a presentation on my little turntable just so you could see it all, and then after that it'll be over on Lathe and you can see it on there. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Bad example that, guys. That's a piece of flue pipe off my old central heating, well, my new central heating, a spare piece of pipe, and it's welded joint and it's thin bit of tin, but you can see the idea that it actually works. It's just a bit rough and ready, that thin tin. It's alright, I've got it on jog, so I'm only doing 1.5 hertz. But yeah, you see the idea that you can get a huge piece of kit in there. Yeah, well impressed. But there we go. I did put a washer on there and that's it, done. What do you think of it, guys? But I'm well impressed. I'll bring the camera back a bit. You can see it's quite huge on a little Myford. But obviously depends. One thing I have found is that if you had a large bore piece of tube as big, well, bigger than that one, you couldn't have the carriage. You can see that. You couldn't have the carriage this side of that to work on it here, because the cross slide is higher than the bottom of that would be, if you get what I mean. So if you put a 5-inch piece of tube in there, you wouldn't be able to work it. You won't be able to work it because the height of the cross slide is higher than what that would be, that piece of work. But I'd say probably 3.5, 4 inch, maybe 3.5 inch, you'd get in okay. But if you wanted to do some detail work on, say, middle of a cylinder, you wouldn't be able to do it because you wouldn't get the cross slide to this side. So I don't know how you'd go. Hi guys. Well, welcome to the end of this part 8, very short one, of this, which I've put on the little turntable and swung it round, but it's worked out absolutely dapper. I've now put the pins in and I've Loctited those in, and I did put a washer under this, But yeah, it winds in and out beautifully. I thought I was going to have to oil them, but I haven't. They're just lovely how they all wind in and out perfectly. So I'm well chuffed, really chuffed with it. It does look good. It looks like something off a ship, doesn't it? I don't know. It certainly doesn't look like something for a lathe. That colour, I can't remember, it's a metallic grey, and it's some touch-up paint that I bought for a write-off MX-5 that I did. Yeah, and that's the colour of it. I thought, yeah, silver or that, and that worked out nice. I think it contrasts better with the gold or the brass. So thanks guys for following along if you've followed it this far. Total success, few little cock-ups, but we've managed to sort of override those without having to put any more material into it. And I'm pleased to say that today I've got to 1,000 subscribers, so 1,001, which is brilliant. I'm absolutely delighted. Thought I'd never get there. What it means I don't know, but I've got 1,000 subscribers. So all those subscribers that watch this, thank you very, very much for supporting me. Only thing is now is I don't know what I've got to do next. When that's finished, we've done that sensitive nailing tool, which has been absolutely superb, and I'm sure that will be in use. So I don't know what to do next. I want to find something. I'm sure I will. As you know, my channel's a mixture of all sorts of things. I'm hoping this summer to maybe get out on the motorbike. That's a bit of a sore point at the moment. It come up to just short of 16,000 miles, 5 years old, and it's a Ducati, and it technically needs its Desmo service. Some people say just take it to your local garage, but it's quite involved, is that Desmo service. Even though there's cam timing involved, and I know that Ducati have all the framework that hold all the cams in the right position, because there's 4 cams, 2 of them I think move on, 1 on each cylinder. Probably exhaust cams, I don't know. Whether inlets do as well, I don't know. But it's an expensive service, you know, you're looking like a bag of sand for service, 1,000 quid. Or just under, and I've no doubt they'll be ringing me when they get the bike there and be saying, oh, it needs this, it needs that. So it's not going to be a cheap time for me, although I've had it 5 years and I've really enjoyed it. I'll maybe get out and do a bit of filming this year on that, I don't know. And then I've got my car in garage, which my lad's just got a lovely Evoque HSE dynamic looks, and he's saying that maybe we ought to do something with Jag and that together, maybe on a bit of video, and maybe get the drone up and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. But obviously more engineering stuff for you guys that only like engineering stuff, and I'm sure there is, the bulk of you only do like engineering type stuff. But we'll find something to do. I'm sure there's many more mods to do on lathe. Milling machine, I've modified that thing to death. I don't think there's anything else I could do to that, other than strip the beds off and put new nuts in, the Acme threaded nuts, which is quite a task to do on those, especially because I've got no experience of cutting threads. Maybe that'd be something to have a go at, but I think, yeah, a left-hand Acme thread for the first off project, probably not a good idea for me. And there were a guy who used to sell them, but he don't do them anymore, so yeah. Thank you very much guys for all my subscribers, watchers, and I hope there's much more to come. Thank you, I much appreciate it.